Hi folks, Modelling Mark here again. Here we are, the last episode of the Stuart Progress Engine. You can see I've got all the parts laid out. They've been painted nice black for the box bed and the cylinder end covers, green for the mainframe, flywheel and crank web. The cylinder has been covered with some mahogany planks for lagging. That's been sanded down and treated with teak oil. I think that came out very nicely. The planks were glued on with araldite metal. That was the only glue I could find that was good for 100 degrees centigrade. Debatable whether the cylinder will ever get anywhere near that, but running on steam, better be safe than sorry. Right, let's get started. First of all, the frame goes on the box bed. Next we'll fit the crank and the flywheel. Now we'll assemble the piston, the end cover and the gland. Graphited yarn gets pushed in with a cut-off cocktail stick. Now the gland can go on, and that's secured with some small-headed nuts. No, that's actually a bit much. Have a shorter piece of yarn. It's roughly 2 turns. pull down. There's a little bit of resistance there, but that'll be just fine. It's time to get a bit of oil on it and a bit of running. It'll settle in. If it's too tight, then I can slack off the bolts a little bit. I think the small-headed bolts look much nicer than the normal size bolts. Definitely more scale-like. Lock nut and the big end. Lock nut and the big end. And that's that bit completed. It's got a gasket to go on. Gaskets I cut with a Cricut vinyl cutter. As you can see, it worked really well. Gaskets have come out perfect size, nice, very clean cuts. Again, small-headed bolts. That's moving nice and freely. Now, before we go any further, a little bit of oil in here. Next is the non-drive end cover. Is that cover done? Now we've got the cylinder pivot bar to go in. We'll just give that a nip with some smooth drawed pliers. Yep, that's nice and tight. That slides over. Nice smooth movement there. Spring goes on, which is a little bit awkward. Oh, easier than last time. Now that's going to need a little bit of Loctite, but I'll do that later. A little bit of oil, not that much, but steam inlet. Now you could, if you want, put a copper washer under there to seal it, but this runs at such low pressure, it's not really necessary. And the last finishing touch is a small oil cup. I didn't video making that, I just did it freehand, and it's so tiny all you'd have seen was my head in the way. That completes the assembly, and it turns over very nicely, very smooth. Let's finish oiling her and see if she runs. And now the compressor's cut out, that's better, you can hear the engine. And that's it. I'm calling this one finished. Well, I hope you enjoyed the build. I certainly enjoyed making it. A few challenges, but it's a fairly simple build. So thanks for watching. See you again soon with my next project. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thanks again. See you next time.